Hello! So, I haven't done a video for a while, and I thought I'd give you guys a bit of an update. Let me come a bit closer so you can probably hear me. So a few things have happened with the Beetle bug. I'll put a picture up somewhere, however they do it in YouTube, in the corner of this video. So I had the EFI done, and I was happy with that. So we had it not road tested. Oh god, I can't remember words. I'll put the word in the bottom here because I can't remember. It was producing nearly 100 horsepower, near 100 torque out of the 1.6. Really happy with that. And then it's my own fault. I think it's through a bearing based on what I've seen come out. I think it still starts, still runs fine, still drives about. I can't hear anything wrong with it. But anyway, so it's put. Sorry, GoPro keeps dying. So basically I've lost enthusiasm for the Beetle at the minute due to the fact of it's spun a bearing of some sort. I haven't investigated or anything yet, and a whole rebuild's going to be several £1,000s if I send it off. So yeah, anyway, roll on life events, not going to go into that, but you had a few cool, interesting cars since. Obviously the BMW's gone, shame, had a lot of rust. I might go into that later. Had a Chrysler 300 CRD, fun car, too big to fit in here, does not fit in this garage. That was fun, and I've got a new project arriving. So anyway, hopefully you guys will see me doing, I've got an engine stand. If you guys can see it. So I've got an engine stand here. I've got to build that up. So that's what Beetle engine's going on. I'm going to be clearing the garage out a bit because I've got another project coming. So yeah, so hopefully you guys can come along, and yeah, so it's been a bit of a shitstorm. Like I said, I've lost enthusiasm for the Beetle. Still love them, still love it. I just need to get back on. Right, so I'm working on the calipers today, getting the brakes all set up. I've got my new hard lines because the old ones were knackered and they weren't even connected up. So the previous owners bunged that in. It wasn't in wired up. He did have this on here, but the discs looked alright until, let's see if you notice it. Yeah, I just noticed that in the light. It might just be a rust crack, but I don't know, it's hard to tell because it stops. But anyway, I mean, all that's got to come off is that, and then do some take the caliper off and undo some bolts. So it's a bit of an annoyance because I was trying to get this back on the registry possible. Because all the meat, there's no lip. Well, there might be a tiny bit. Yeah. So it's a bit annoying. It's had a couple of patch panels under here. What Capri hasn't. Not very good patch panels, may I ask. From Holter. Might have to check some of these out. Maybe it is apprentice practicing welding. It seems solid. They've replaced under here as well, but the A-pillar looks brand new, so it's just good bloody news. Obviously this is where the wing welds on. Nice solid metal here as well. Bit of rust here, it needs treating. One stage at a time, but yeah, getting brakes done. A bit of rust on the door in there actually. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. I'm a bit dubious about these. So these came with the car. I'm not sure if they're correct. These are correct. Coming from Capri Gear Club, I think. Well, I'm confident they're correct. I'm not sure these are, because this is what's on the car. And so I've got no bolt, which I'm not sure if I can reuse that. And also when it goes through here, it's short like that, stubby like that. So I'm not sure if this is correct. Focus. So yeah, not sure. But anyway, got new pads are in. Strangely, these pads must be cheap because the thickness of these are less than the old ones were in here, which were rusty and horrible. But they were less. But anyway, all the spring clips are in. Torqued the caliper bolts up to, I think it said 35 foot-pounds, between 35 and 50. So I've done that. I've done 40. So they're done. Well, I'm doing the passenger side. I was hoping to save this one, and got that all clamped. Taking these off because I couldn't get the pads in, and I was like, "What's weird?" So took it off, and I can't. There's just seats solid in there. I think it's just time to buy another one because the other side's new. The other side's new. The previous owner said there's two in the car, but there's only one, so I'm gonna have to buy a new one. Annoying.